I also think it's important to be pretty clear about what this actually looks like inside the military. Again, the narrative, the culture tells us is that diversity is important. You must foster it, make sure there's no discrimination, you include everyone. I think honestly, there's some problems with even that logic to the military. What the military was doing, at least before President Trump's second term, was, in my opinion, and I think by any objective standard, the most aggressive affirmative action regime of any institution in America. There's a memo from August of 2022 signed by the former Air Force Chief of Staff and the former Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General C.Q. Brown, where he literally on a one-page memo put a chart with percentage-based quotas for each race and sex combination of Air Force officers. His directive to Air Force recruiters and to subcommands of the Air Force was make sure that our Air Force looks a certain way and is a certain percentage of man and woman if you want to get promoted, if you want to keep your job. And to me, that is Harvard for Students for Fair Admissions case that we discussed. There was, through probably almost a decade of discovery, never a similar quota or memo or policy letter from any of the Ivy League colleges that outlaid such a specific brazen quota regime.
Sure.
But in the military, it was...
You got to give the guy credit on one level. He just cut to the chase and said, this is what we're going for. And it's like, okay, well, I'm glad he said it out loud, which gets us to the place like, oh, this is a real problem. It's not just something that's all floating around out there and is referenced here and there. No, they're going straight to quotas.
I think the military uses this equity, this cultural equity and support from the American people to have some of the most brazen policies like this.
That's right. Because you want every American to that point. I think that this is why I'm always happy to be working on this stuff with you, because we're vets.
Yeah.
And it's easier for us to say, no, there's a problem. Right. Because you don't want to be, no patriotic civilian that didn't serve wants to say anything untoward about the military. Love it. That's wonderful. That's very nice. But there are problems, and we got to get to it. And this is a huge problem still brewing.